What is up, guys, and thank you for tuning in to another video. Today we have a cool video for you guys. So one of my subscribers, his name's Alex, say hi.
What's up?
Picked up a 2019 Mustang GT in manual, and he hit me up because he wanted to get some help learning how to drive manual. Now I told him I honestly give him major props for going with the manual, even though he doesn't know how to drive it. He just made the effort to get one and wants to learn. So I'm super stoked today. He has a beautiful 2019 Mustang GT that we're gonna go ahead and take for a little bit of a rip. Teach him some of the basics, help him out. He wants to get a little more smooth. I've seen him drive. He knows how to get the car going, stuff like that. But obviously, as a new driver, if you're driving manual, there's some things that you can kind of pick up that will help make your driving experience a lot smoother, a lot better. So thankfully, the 2019s have the rev mat, so that's going to be major help for you when you're getting started, as well as some other kind of features that make it a little easier to drive. But I'm going to show you the car right now. It's a little dirty, but the guy's been busy working, hustling, so don't go too hard on him in the comments. But I absolutely love the color. It really has like this really beautiful blue, and the accents in black kind of really pop off on it. So it's obviously 6-speed manual. It's got the performance pack, the upgraded sound system. Anything? What else does it have on it, would you say?
Just change the clutch. That's about the spring.
Yeah, so the only mod he's done so far is change out the clutch spring to the Steeda 35-pound clutch spring, and I felt that it felt pretty good. So stock exhaust, stock everything else. So we're gonna go ahead, take the car for a drive, kind of go over the basics. I already drove with him in the car, so I'm gonna have him drive now and monitor and look at what things we can improve, and we'll go from there. What do you think?
All right, let's get started.
All right, let's go. It's okay. Yeah, there you go.
My bad. That's because I'm not used to
The hills? Yeah, you're good. Really nice here. Oh, it's the OC Fair, right?
Yeah, OC Fair.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's starting on Friday?
It's going on right now, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, bro, you're good. Like, normal driving, you're good. All you need to practice is your...
It's just first.
Yeah, that first, your engagement. You're going to be knocking it out very soon, though, I can tell you that. Okay, let's go somewhere where we can practice a few more first gears, because I know once you start driving on the road, you get a little nervous. Yeah. I remember that struggles. I got to put it in first. Okay. There you go. There you go. Okay. Very nice. Alright guys, so we took a little bit of a ride. I kind of got to see where, the areas he needs help with, and it's obviously that just first gear, like just that getting the car off the line is the part where he's like struggling with right now. But honestly, he's pretty good. He got it. Like, we've only practiced it for what, like 5-10 minutes, and he already has it down a lot better than when we first started. So now I want to show you something. Now this pedal right here, this is what you're doing wrong, all right? So you're coming up here, and then around this point right here is when the car grabs, it starts to move. What you do is you go like that. You see this right here? So right here you're very, very smooth. Car starts to move, and then I don't know why you panic, you just go like that. And this is why the car is like jolting. So once you're moving like this, look, I can do it for you. Check this out. See my foot?
Yeah.
See how smooth that is? One more time, check this out. See, car starts to move, slowly let out. You see that? Without even applying any gas. Just that easy. Same thing as reverse. I'm gonna go back a little bit. See? Now when I tell you, is there somebody behind me? Is anybody behind me? No?
No, you're good.
Okay. Now what I want to tell you is when you let this out, if you want to speed it up and you don't want to wait to let it all the way out to apply gas, what you're gonna do is, as this foot is coming up, this foot starts to go down like this. You see? You hear the engine getting a little louder?
Yeah.
Now look. You see that? Very smooth like that. Like, you can ride the clutch a little bit in first gear. That's the only gear that you should be riding it in. Second, third, fourth, fifth, you should be very quick in and out. Yeah. First gear, you can ride it a little bit. It's okay. That's normal. All right, so we jump in. Let's go take a little lap. Okay. So now look. You sit very close, by the way.
Yo, my bad.
Okay, actually, this is a good space to learn. There's not too many things going on. So look, now sometimes like you're pulling up to a light. Let's say like there's a light right there, right? So I'm in second gear. It's just, let's say I pull up to it, I slow down. So I can put it in first, you know, and I don't have to, if the car is rolling already, you don't have to do the whole process over. So sometimes I just do a quick little stop and I go, you know, at a stop sign, stuff like that. Yeah. You can kind of cheat it a little bit, because to do that every single time, you'd really kind of beat up your clutch, and you don't want to do that. So you don't want to be riding your clutch like every stop sign there is, or in traffic, you know, like constantly have it out. So if you're rolling, as long as the car's rolling, you can be in first gear. See, like we're rolling right now, we can be in first gear, even if we're going like 4 miles an hour. So that's good. So let's say I stop, I'm about to stop, like, you know, kind of a little California stop, you know what I'm saying? But after that, you just get moving. So I see that you have your RPM gauge set to 4,000. Is that when you're shifting?
It was already like that when I got the car.
Oh,
so
okay.
I haven't really been fidgeting around with it.
We can fix that for you.
Does that also matter? Or?
Not really, but it gives you like a little bit of an indicator, which is kind of cool with these cars. Have you really opened it up at all, or no? I'm sure your dad has probably, huh?
No.
No? Nobody's really like opened it up?
No.
Pretty smooth. And that's in like your normal mode, so if we change up the driving modes, you're gonna feel a much bigger difference. Track mode is my favorite, especially if you're driving around like curvy roads and stuff like that. Does it have active exhaust or no?
No.
No active, okay. Yeah, it's so quiet, bro, compared to mine. Yeah, see, the rev matcher just makes it so easy. Like when I had to learn, there was no rev match, so when you had to downshift, you had to kick up the RPMs and grab it again. So now you're a lot, you know, these aids are really good. Even if you like when you're changing gears, you'll notice that the car holds the gear for the RPMs for you, so that your next shift is smoother. And that's, you know, it's new technology that does that. Old cars don't do that. The RPM would just fall if you didn't catch it fast enough. So now look at this. Like this guy's about to. So I'm just gonna go into first and just go with it. I didn't have to even ride the clutch or anything. But yeah, just work on that smoothness. You kind of almost have it down, and then after you see how smooth it is that you're getting the clutch to get out, work on kind of applying gas at the same time. So as you're coming out, just hit it with a little bit of gas, and then you'll just get better and better each and every time. And then we'll get into like the more fun stuff, which is kind of like shifting it higher up. So now I'll adjust your RPM for the shifting right here. Let me just pull up. Okay, so mine I have it set at, it's higher up there because obviously you're racing. So no, I have mine set at 6,900. So that way this is what happens. It makes a noise. Do you have the noise on? It should be. Let's see if it'll do it. I need to go somewhere I can actually go that high up. Alright guys, so I want to show him how to shift a little bit, kind of have a little bit of fun. He hasn't really had the chance to open up his Mustang, so it's only right. Oh, is that a cop? Different being in this car because mine is so much louder and the MGW and all that stuff. So being back in a stock Mustang it actually feels nice. Now that I've gotten used to how, like, you know, more aggressive my shifting is with the MGW and all that, this feels pretty cool. Okay, we'll do a little first gear pull here. So we'll pull it from like chirping the tires a little bit between the shifts. Yeah, these Mustangs are fun, bro. I would have died to have a car like this to learn on, so you're very blessed. Once you get the hang of this thing, bro, you're not gonna be able to stop driving it. I'll tell you that right now. You're just gonna be addicted. That's exactly how I felt, man.
Take a tour down there and see if I see you.
Yeah, bro, hit me up, man. We'll cruise together. Very nice shift. One more time in a second. And you want to be on the brakes when you're doing that.
Yeah.
So when you're downshifting, since the car is rev matching for you and all that stuff, all you got to do is just push the clutch in, be on the brake, and then grab that next gear. The moment you let go of the clutch, when you're downshifting, that's when the car will start slowing down with the gears. Okay, let's see how you do now. I know you got this. Damn, look at that. Alright guys, so our driving lesson's over. Honestly, he's doing really good. For a new manual driver, he shifts gears really well, and definitely kind of has a very good basic foundation of what's going on. Only thing he's struggling with is a little bit of clutch release.